Hello, Justin. My name is Alvin Witcher, and thank you very much for allowing me to ask a question. I want to ask specifically about the Accessibilities for Canadians Act. I know it's been in progress for a while. It's in Senate at the moment. And I'm not so sure. I know we've been doing our own research here. We've been looking into things, and the Act itself is a very good start on things, I think, but it's still kind of vague. It's still kind of weak. It doesn't really address, it certainly doesn't have the enforcement capabilities behind it. It's pretty broad ranged at this point. So if the Act does come into law, I'm not sure how much of an impact it's going to have on persons with disabilities. But I do know that in Canada, we have certainly been trying for many, many years now to convince the Canadian government to recognize American Sign Language and Langue des Signes Québécois, the two sign languages of Canada, to be recognized as official languages of Canada. Back in Milton, when you were there, you talked about an economic impact, and we really shouldn't be talking about an economic impact on me as an individual, on many deaf people around this country, to be recognized for the language that we have. I'd like to ask you to respond to that.
Thank you for your question. The accessibility legislation we put forward for Barrier Free Canada is something that we've been working on since we took office. Our extraordinary Minister of Public Works, Carla Qualtrough, is also a Minister for Canadians with Disabilities. And she's a former Paralympian, she's legally blind, and she has been championing the idea of Barrier-Free Canada her entire career, and I'm incredibly proud to have been able to work with her in Cabinet to move forward with historic new accessibility legislation in Canada. It's a good thing, and we can be proud of it, but yes, absolutely, there is still much more to do. It is in the Senate. There are many things that affect Canadians with disabilities that are provincial areas of jurisdiction, that are municipal areas of jurisdiction. There are all sorts of building codes and legislations that we need to change. This is a first clear step. It is a clear stepping up and setting the stage for a barrier-free Canada that obviously doesn't go as far as many people would like or would want, but is a big step forward in a meaningful way. There is much more to do. We will continue to work on it. We will continue to do that. But passing this is a big step in the right direction. You're absolutely right. When I was at a town hall in Milton a month and a half ago, I got a question around ASL and the Langue des Signes du Québec and their official language status, which was something that I didn't exactly have much information on. I had many conversations with the minister subsequently to that. It was an issue that is brought forward around the study of the legislation in the Senate right now. And I believe there is an intent to move forward to strengthen the recognition of ASL and LSQ. The issue of official languages in Canada, as one might imagine, is a difficult and complex one, particularly as we're moving forward now on historic Indigenous languages legislation that is going to do a lot more work on recognizing Indigenous languages, and we've had specific conversations with the Inuit in the north because Inuktitut is a language that they use at a very official level and that needs particular attention to it. We will not be able to elevate ASL and LSQ to the status of the two official languages in Canada, English and French, but we can significantly recognize and elevate the recognition of those languages as being extremely important to a very important part of the Canadian population. So I thank you for bringing up the question, and I look forward to working with you on this. You have been very patient, sir. The last question of the night goes to you.